Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis update of gold and silver. We'll dive in there. I'll give you my financial opinion, and you know what? We'll just jump straight to the charts. So here we go. DXY, the dollar is still at resistance, but slowly moving higher. And again, yesterday I put in the square circle triangle, and maybe perhaps this comes up even more into the triangle where we run out of steam and head lower. I'm just looking and comparing the fractals from last time to this time, and they are pretty dang similar. Looking at the 10-year yield, the 10-year yield is bouncing off its resistance line right here, getting a little bit of a noggin hitting, a noggin slapping on there, and we're starting to come back a little bit. We've been on a tear. Inflation is still very high, as seen in the CPI numbers released today. I think it was over 8%. So everything is still inflationary. The CRB index is also moving higher. It looks like maybe we could do a little bit of this and this, but again, this is just thrown in there randomly. And but it looks good, and we're bouncing off support. We can also draw it in a manner which looks like this off support. So we'll see what happens. Gold moving on higher today, up 15 bucks. Not looking too bad. We are above this support line. We'll see if we start heading higher or if we'll come back and kiss it down here. I don't really have any sort of preference, but down here, gold is looking quite good if you like gold. Physical gold. Silver moving up a little bit. Looks like it's coming on support. I have a guy on Craigslist who is willing to sell me some silver, not too much over spot. So, yeah, I'm going to get lucky here, guys. And it's 100 ounces I think he's wanting to sell, but I'll take it. I'll take it. The platinum is killing it. It's going up. This is outperforming the other metals. Platinum's looking really good here. Nice, good bullish engulfing. It's above its downtrend line. Everything looks good. And it basically just has to break out of this resistance area right where it's at. And we'll see what happens. It sure looks like it's got the momentum to break higher. XAU to gold ratio still remaining low. The mining companies are still being laggards. What you always see this. It comes down, you hit some sort of upward facing bear flag, and then it heads lower. But now we are probably coming to an area where we're going to get some buying pressure, and it will slowly work its way around. That's my guess. We could still have a little bit more downside. You can see this nice with the bearish engulfing there. We could kind of do one of these. But we're above support. We'll probably hit that support at some time. EXK, again, there's some sellers still in there. It's an up day. It had good earnings, I guess. But still within the pattern. Still, I think we'll be bouncing back and forth around that trend, the support line. FSM moving on back. It's still above the support line, but again, we'll see what the overall markets do here. And I think it's going to take some time to work all this momentum off and turn these things around. SILJ is right on support. It's turning around slowly. Again, I would, if you are going to go and look at these, sprinkle fest. It's not dump everything in at once. There is still a lot of momentum here. The bear flag, and then the spill out lower. We got to find support, and buyers have to step in and show us that they're there. GDX also coming back within the pattern. Still looks okay. We've got that pattern. Something like that is usually how it plays out. Metallic minerals pulling on back a little bit. These small guys, just be careful with them. This is a bullish piercing. That's bullish to move on higher. But and it does have the pattern where you get the couple of zigs and a couple of zags. And usually that's the end of the correction. But that, I don't know if I'd be diving all in here. Again, I'd be sprinkle festing 2022. I wouldn't be dive bombing 2022 in it, but it's up to you on what you want to do. Again, we're hitting support right here. Hopefully that support line holds. AG pulling on back. we could hit back to this support level if the sellers come in here and hit it hard. We do have a lot of momentum behind this, so it's going to take some time to turn it around. That's my opinion. Newmont right on support. Mag Silver right below support, but we've got support underneath a couple other areas. But we're getting down there. Yamana Gold. Still, I think this could head a little bit lower or zigzag sideways for a little bit. Impact Silver, it's quite low. Yeah, don't jump in front of this, guys. Let the buyers come in and let you know they're there. AAGGF just moving sideways for Aftermath Silver. Arcana Gold getting a little bit below its support. We might get this slingshot pattern, guys. Maybe we can view it real time. Sometimes they dip down a little bit below. They create a slingshot, and then we slingshot higher. So, again, I don't know that much about Arcana Silver. I don't want to stick my neck out there. This is probably a smaller company based, I think it's in Colorado. They've got one mine. You know, I have no position in it, so I don't want to get anyone. PLG, it's still way down there, guys. Will this turn around? Well, we're doing the double booty bottom. The bottom here, 89 cents. So if it goes all the way to 89 cents, maybe that's a spot to be looking. Siboney Stillwater right at support. There's a big support line coming through here. We'll see if it holds. Again, lots of momentum to the downside. We got Sandstorm Gold. These all have this kind of pause and then the fallout. But this is a good price down here, guys. I mean, it's up to you on what you want to do. Franco-Nevada's also at a good price. It's slowing down a little bit. You might have a little bit of dancing around in this general vicinity. And you know what I like with the pullbacks on support? Anywhere in this general vicinity would be a nice little spot to be looking. EMX getting a little bit of bounce today. Teuton Resources moving sideways, slightly lower. Wheat and precious metals coming down, slowing down right to the support level. We'll see if that support level holds. Gold Royalty selling off today, not looking too hot. MTA selling down. We're getting a little bit of buying pressure. Mavericks Metals right back inside the pattern. We got Royal Gold selling off just a teeny bit. I mean, that's 0.55 today, so basically flat. And then we've got a Cisco Gold Royalty slightly lower, basically a flat day coming to support. And then Altius Minerals is right on support level as well. We'll see if that support line holds. So that's what we've got for gold and silver today, guys. You know, what I like the best are royalty companies, those large ones, a lot lower risk, leverage to the price, and the physical metals. Why? Because I know they work, and I've made a lot of money in the physical metal game. I've just made a lot. And royalty companies, I know they work too. The mining companies, I just haven't been as lucky in them. Even during bull markets. Remember last bull market, they worked for like a very short period of time, and then they started rolling over in the middle of a precious metals bull market. Now, that was a mini one, and the XAU to gold ratio wasn't nearly as low. So there are some things that are a little bit different. The valuations are different. I still hold some mining companies, but I know the royalty companies have worked for me in the past, and I know that the physical metals have. So I've put the majority of my money in those two. I carry very little mining companies, very little. I still have some of those small junior silver companies, and I'm going to hold on, but it just isn't much money, and just kind of disclosing what I am. If you want to know what I own exactly, you can go into the description link, hit the Finding Value website channel, become a platinum member, and you'll see whatever I own. I also am going to do a midweek update for the platinum members, give you guys my opinion on what I would be doing, what I'd be looking at, and I'll be releasing that here today. So, all right, guys, that's all I got. We'll catch you next time. This is Finding Value.